It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Thank you for welcoming me into your home. Allow me to be a part of your CEO Sales Huddle this morning. No matter where you are in the world, watching us right now on your smartphone, or maybe we're on your iPad, or maybe we're just hanging in your computer and you're listening in the background or you're on the podcast. Thank you so much. This will be a good use of your time and it will help you not only generate more sales, but purchase the resources that you need that are necessary to execute that huge vision you have for the people you were called to serve. And every morning we start off with a case study. This morning, we're going to start. So in 2015, Julia Cheek faced a healthcare crisis. It led her down this frustrating journey. You see, she was going through the traditional healthcare system, and after spending months and months and months and lots of dollars on lab tests, she still didn't have the results that she was seeking, by the way. She had a lot of unanswered questions about her health. And at the end of the day, she said, you know what? The health care system is broken. Now, just an interesting fact. Did you know that in the US, women make up 70% of the healthcare decisions? And in families, they make up 80% of the decisions are made by women. So Julia Cheek's struggle wasn't uncommon. It wasn't unusual. But she said, you know what? There's a challenge. I'm going to change what's going on in the industry. I'm going to start a company. You know what? Starting a company, no matter who you are, healthcare field or any field, is really a challenge, by the way. You're unknown. But the road to success would be tough. It's going to take some demanding resilience. It's going to take the ability for her to adapt and have this hard thing. So she created Everlywell's, and Everlywell was a company with a mission to provide accessible and affordable at-home lab tests. Now, going down the traditional approach wasn't working for her. She found herself on Shark Tank. Now, this is someone who turned an opportunity of sharing her sales message, sharing her sales strategy with a group of folks into just the cash flow, the influx, I'll say that she needed to really take her business to an entirely different level. But here's what she did. She focused on solving a problem. She focused on creating a solution that empowers people, a theme that not only resonated as part of her sales story, her brand message, and her product message, but also something that resonated with people who were looking for solutions just like her. And in the world that we live in of sales, providing customers with the tools that empowers them and gives them choices, well, it always leads to success. So this company's approach of having this effective customization where she could customize something for her ideal clients led her down an area of being able to meet customer needs, share why she was meeting that needs, at the end of the day, build a very successful business. What's the big takeaway for you? She bridged the gap between what was the old way to what was a new way, and Everlywell emerged as a disruptive force because of the unique selling proposition. They weren't the only one doing it, of being able to provide lab tests. So my takeaway for you is focus not only on the problem that you're solving, but the sales message and the sales strategy that you're using to communicate that problem to your ideal client. You do that, and you will see your sales go up, and away. With that being said, my name is Shay Brown. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you this morning. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. Every single morning, we get started the exact same way. And the exact same way is with our mantra. And our mantra is focus on sales. Our mantra is focus on sales. That's right. Our mantra is focus on sales, because if you can't focus on sales, well, you can go ahead and say the rest. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. But here's the big why. It's because sales, at the end of the day, is the oxygen for every great business in history. So without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. The point that I want to make to you is that selling is serious business. Selling is serious business. Now, when we do our mantra, we like to move immediately over to our pledge to the sales department. So think of it as the sales department. Now, inside the sales department, as the CEO, we have a pledge. And our pledge is learn, earn, and return. So I want you to repeat after me. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from existing clients, in order to get new and old clients to return. Learn, earn, and return. Now, once we do that, we move to a segment, and you might be doing this as well as part of the CEO Sales Huddle. Your huddle, what you're doing with your team right now while you're here, is what are the objectives? Why are we here? Well, we got three main objectives. Our number one objective It's sales progress. We're looking at, okay, how are we going to progress one day to the next day to the next day? Then we move over to addressing any roadblocks that are out there. There's some challenges out there that exist. Just like the case study we mentioned this morning, it's going to take some resilience. It's going to take us understanding the market. It's going to take us being flexible. And then last, but most important, is implementing the 5 sales pillars that every CEO needs to know and understand in order to be successful. Sales pillar number 1, you must have a 1-page CEO sales plan. Sales pillar number 2, you must understand the sales cycle. Sales pillar number 3, very important, your words will make you rich. So we got to focus on the sales message that we have that we're delivering every single day. Sales pillar number 4 is the CEO sales dashboard. Sales pillar number 5 is you got to have a sales team, by the way. For those folks that are tuning in and you're watching, do me a favor. I love to connect with you and I respond to every comment. Look right below the video, And if you can do this because you're on one of the platforms, put hashtag I'm here. Like, you're in the conversation. I can see you, you now can see me. Even if you tune in every single morning. For those folks that watch the replay, you can't be here at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with us each morning, but you can be part of the replay. Do me a favor, look right below the video, and put hashtag replay. Hashtag replay. For everyone else, let's connect online. Maybe you listen to the podcast. Maybe you listen to one of the on-demand platforms, or maybe you're someone that you tune in because you like to stay in the conversation. And so go ahead and do me a favor over at I am Che Brown. Let's connect. So you go over to at I am Che Brown. And once you get over to at I am Che Brown, you connect with me. I'll see what you're up to. If LinkedIn is your jam, go over to LinkedIn. If Instagram, which is my jam, go over there. Let's connect. By the way, the most powerful distinction I teach is you stay in the conversation. When you're in the conversation around sales and success, these ideas are top of mind to you. And when the ideas are top of mind to you, you're more likely to perform. Now, with a CEO, what's the purpose? CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. You're already amazing. You're already incredible. I know you can sell. I know you can do that, but how do you do it faster? And then what's our big why? Why do we get together? It's about sales growth. It's about accountability. And at the end of the day, it's really about consistency. And you may have heard this before, that consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with most? Seriously, they struggle with consistency. That's no longer you, by the way. We only ask for 15 minutes a day. And during this 15 minutes a day, we're going to tune in and we're going to take 1% of our day. So we don't take the whole day. We don't take a lot of the day. We don't take a percentage of the day, 1% of the day. So you think about it this way, there are 1,440 minutes in every day. You're going to slow down, part of the CEO Sales Huddle, check in with the one department that generates the revenue. The sales department is the department that brings in the money. You're going to spend 1% of your day focusing in that area because we have one outcome. And our outcome is to generate $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And this is over and beyond whatever you're earning today. You're in this conversation, you're measuring, you're managing, you're measuring what's going on, and you're allocating the resources, the people, and the tools that are necessary to generate $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And this is over and beyond whatever you'll be earning today. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? Isn't that something that really makes a difference? Now, the question always comes up, how do you do that? Like seriously, Shay, $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. What's the secret? There is no secret, but there is a system. And you can dial into the system immediately. And the system is the CEO Sales Dashboard. Now, when we're working with our clients, our private clients behind the scenes, they were like, okay, I'm all aboard. I know how to measure. I know how to manage, but for the sales department, Shay, what should I be measuring? What should I be managing so I can get to $100,000 plus a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue? And we tuned into the CEO Sales Dashboard. The CEO Sales Dashboard is a system. And inside that system, there are key metrics that you can manage. And when you're managing as part of the system as the CEO, you can allocate the resources, allocate the people, and allocate the tools that are necessary. So let's look at the 5 components that you need. Component number 1 is you need to measure how many leads are coming in. So you have lead generation offers. Those lead generation offers bring in people who come as part of your system. You have appointments, you have offers, you have deals, and you have repeat business. But Shay, what does that look like? Like seriously, I'm all in. Well, you can go over to www.ceosalesdashboard.com. And once you download it, you're going to see an Excel sheet. Now, the Excel sheet is going to look something like this, something you can use, something you can customize. On the left-hand side, which is really amazing, on the left-hand side, you have the categories. And inside the categories, you have leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now you go across to the top of it, you go across to the top to it, and you can look at today's date. So let's say we were looking at leads, you find leads and come down to today's date. You might go to appointments. How many appointments did your sales team set yesterday? How many offers did your sales team make yesterday? And you can look at the particular product or service you're tuned into. Then we look at deals. Now, but today I want to focus just on deals. And there was a time that all I measured was deals. And as a result of just measuring deals, I left money on the table. So now we go back and say, wait a minute. Okay, Shay, what do you look at now? Then if you left money on the table, how do you look at it differently? How do I measure that? Okay, what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. You now can look at how many deals close. So you can go by product, product A, product B, product C. And that gives you total deals to close. And some of you are going to add in the total number of revenue. You're going to just insert right there. You would just insert like just right in there. You would just insert. And as soon as you insert, you can put deals. But then I don't stop there. I started measuring what was hot, what was warm, and what was cold. So not did I just close the deal, but what deals would close in the next 10 days. I don't have time to get into the details. What deals would close in the next 10 to 20 days. Those are warm. They're still out there. And anything over 20 plus days, I always looked at it as cold. As if I was starting all over again. I was starting from the very beginning. And I had to build trust and rapport. I had to make sure I reconnected them to their why this was important to them and why they were doing this. This is so important as you're out there right now. CEO Sales Dashboard is the fastest way to do it, but we don't just stop there. We come back and we look at, whoa, we celebrate wins. So this CEO Sales Dashboard is not to beat you up, it's look back at yesterday. Because powerful people ask powerful questions, because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So I want you to focus on what are you most proud of? What was your biggest accomplishment yesterday? And yesterday, in the sales department alone, what do you want to brag about? Like if I could bring you on here right now and you could just brag and say, Shay, this went on yesterday. But every day is not rainbow, cupcakes, and unicorns. There's challenges. We understand that. We understand there's hurdles. So we look at the hurdles. What was your biggest roadblock yesterday, just in the sales department? What's preventing you today from moving forward? Like you, the CEO, you're responsible. You can handle that. And number 3, what's the one thing you can do? Like if you did it, it would move your business forward. My message of the day is small hinges swing big doors. Very small hinges are on huge doors, but they swing those doors open and shut. And so my message to you is don't despise small beginnings. That's not a Shea Brown original, but it is a principle of success. And so you can step back and say, okay, I can take a baby step. Here's the one thing I can do today. I can download the CEO dashboard. I can make one more phone call. I can set up my sales department. I can join the CEO sales huddle. What's the one thing you can do? You control. And no matter how small it is, take that step. See, when you do that, you will see your sales go up, up, up and away. You are an amazing CEO. You're an awesome CEO. You're a game-changing CEO. You're someone that's out there every day to change everyone's lives. And I want you to know that I believe in you. And no matter what's going on in your business, no matter how successful you are, and maybe you're going to that next level, or maybe life's kind of hit you and business has been on a spiral. These are uncertain times that we're in right now, and you're turning that thing around. You're still there, but it's a little struggle. It's a little struggle to hold it steady. Here's what I do know for you. Your best is still yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. With that being said, my name is Shea Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. Make it a great day, everyone. And I promise you from the bottom of my heart, we'll make some good things happen. We connect again next time. God bless, and I wish you all success. Peace.